Bravo tanks, give me 100 meters separation on either side.
Copy that.
This is Alpha Lead to
Copy that.
command. Mission failed, elephant's gone.
How? I don't even know how you guys do this. You guys baffle the hell out of me. I literally spent 3 hours over the past 3 days trying to break it. Amazing.
We hit a rock, Liru.
This is the most amazing.
Amazing.
Bravo tanks, 100 meter separation. Come on.
This is high. Wow. Wow. Just absolutely incredible. Alright, your second elephant. Don't hit anything. Give me like 1 mic. I am just absolutely amazed. I spent 3 hours literally ramming it into shit.
Come again. Liru, apparently just pressing W made the elephant go boom.
I physically do not know how, because I was on here this morning literally ramming the elephant into shit, and you guys just...
Ground has taken contact 2 times rhinos, continuing on. 3 times rhinos.
Ground be advised, Alpha's still staged at base waiting for the elephant to get kitted out, all 4 tanks.
Roger that.
This is high. If this one Arma's again, I'm just going to give you a regular one with no guns, because I'm just baffled right now.
Could we at least get an anti-air hog if that's the case?
Yep.
Bravo, shift to bearing 090.
Absolutely amazing.
Break. Recon the ground.
Go ahead.
Be advised, we are reconning the science facility now. The things that we find are marked on map.
Thank you.
Just... Because they armored the one from the... Halo op. So I made a backup this time.
Anything as far as I'm aware.
Bravo, slow down a bit. You're trying to keep pace with the tank. We're going about 23 currently.
Bravo copies, we're slowing it down.
Lead copies, we're slowing down.
Right, logistics gonna try to move again. Right, it's not even moving. Yeah, this is...
I have no idea. I honestly am just baffled, and yeah, cool.
Ground, it seems to shoot off extremely fast, and then nose planted to the ground and do a barrel roll.
Yeah, that's not working.
We got armored again. Wait,
Yeah.
does it,
It gets stuck, as soon as it starts moving, it goes flying.
Yeah, I know, that's what I did earlier. Is it because there's people just standing in the elephant?
No, we were sitting down in the spots.
This is high. I think I know what the problem is, even though it should have done that issue in testing, but I guess it's decided not to. So I'm going to put the elephant above the hill. I am not able to edit her unladen weight, so she is not going to be able to climb hills. And I'll put the AA Warthog down up on the hill. Feel free to use the pole to get up there. My apologies, but I don't even know anymore.
No problem.
So what are we
It's
doing?
our
Timber!
Alpha, go ahead and step off and start catching up with Bravo Command.
Roger.
Awaiting orders.
Logistics can man whatever vehicles get replaced. Or brought up.
I like how the other elephant didn't have any issues.
Maybe it's the guns, I don't know.
It's technically the guns, because they're clipping in the elephant, making it go infinite forward. But, like I said, before the training, I drove that thing up the hill and did, like, fucking figure eights with it. But I put AI in the gun, so I'm genuinely confused.
Man, this is Bravo. We're engaging a base that's downhill in front of us near the lake.
Okay, so we're just taking this.
Roger, I saw one Bravo tank get hit. Are they alright?
That's an A firm. We're alright, didn't take any damage.
Next, once we've engaged our current target, go ahead and move on.
Mind-boggling.
On the way.
Logistics just
so
gonna
we'll
move through
roll
this
back
valley
into
and see if
this.
we can climb hills.
Copy.
Logistics, this is Highcom. Be advised, I'm just going to bring the pole by you when someone needs to be TP'd in, because I don't want to risk anything magically breaking.
A firm.
Be advised, Logistics, I will also be dropping a Mako in front of your current position to cruise some additional infantry on it, since now there's no defensive turrets.
Copy. Hold the elephant. We're getting a Mako.
Run that.
Standing by.
It's deployed.
Them intimidate. On the way. Understood. We'll go. Copy that. Roger that. Copy.
Logistics, be advised, got one time's late insert running it, and another one will be break disregard.
A firm. Never mind, keep moving.
Roger.
That... I'm not gonna lie, I am baffled. Like, it has to be something related to players, because otherwise, no idea. You know?
This is Logistics. Be advised, Recon's vehicle's been fucked. Logistics sending their Mako to pick them up.
Roger that.
Oh, Keck Logistics got probably or Recon got sniped. That is one base taken care of.
This is Logistics. Our escort is engaging a Scorpion to our north. We're pulling back a little bit.
Command, this is Bravo. Clear that base. We're headed back towards the research facility now.
Roger. Bravo ground. We're going to move towards Objective 4 since that's where we're taking priority of the contacts.
Bravo copies.
Platoon lead,
Copy, roll,
ground,
Jess.
one time scope been knocked out to the west of Lodge's position.
Hi, this is Mammoth.
This is high, send traffic, Mammoth.
We seem to be having control input issues.
This is high, is your track out?
Leopard spotted northeast.
No, it's like the controls aren't responding to the driver's inputs.
This is high, recommend a full dismount and get back in, but I've used that Vic for about 1.5 years, and this is the first I've heard of that.
This is logistics we're holding. And as soon as they decide that, 2 Scorpions show up. Reverse.
Hi, this logistics, this is high. Do you want the next recon, your second one, put at logistics, or hold?
Hold until we deal with these 2 Scorpions.
Roger, out.
Alpha platoon lead to ground, heading westwards to support tanks 3 and 4 of Alpha. Enemy contact inbound.
Roger. Bravo, start shifting west, northwest towards Objective 4.
This is Logi, lost our AA Vic.
Bravo, copy, hold, Jess.
Elephant's getting engaged.
Whew, Kappa.
Ground, this is
Alpha 3 is down, Alpha 3 is down.
Ground, this is Bravo 1. We're gonna be out of action for a few minutes. There is a slight real life issue here.
Wow, real life issues.
Elephant to high, if you could put the recon Vic and maybe some extra Vics, since all ours just got one-shotted.
Affirm, respawning.
This is Alpha 4 to Elephant. We're coming over to you to rearm and repair.
Affirm.
Logistics, this is high. Be advised, I could give you some slammers. I don't have any enemy slammers, so that could work in your favor for PID, because these things are one-shot killed, so up to you.
Yeah, just give us whatever you can.
Roger, putting a slammer down.
Ground, this is Bravo Tank 1, this is Atomic Tank Commander. I'm gonna have to go due to an extreme real life issue out here. Tank is gonna be combat ineffective, 1 man strong. Copy.
Ground, this is Alpha lead. 1 tank down, 3 tanks up, overwatching northwest, enemy contacts neutralized.
Roger, Mammoth is slow as fuck. We're working on it.
Ground, this is Highcom. Recommend you regroup due to a massive clusterfuck of shit coming that just happened, and we'll go forward from there. Over.
Roger, Mammoth tank is slow as fuck. We're trying.
This is Richie. I was just in Atomic's tank. Are there any orders for me? I'm in my tank alone now.
Head west and follow the command tank.
Recon is back on that. Where do you want us?
On the way. On the way. We'll go.
Send for ground recon.
Understood. On the way.
Where do you want us?
Scouting Objective 4.
Copy that.
Roger that.
Logistics to whatever Alpha's tank is resupplying. You good or?
Yeah, it's not resupplied for some reason. Gun still remains damaged and ammo still remains unfilled.
All Scorpions are enemy, correct?
Affirm.
If you aren't paying attention to resupply, you need to turn your engine off while you're behind the elephant.
Yeah, we did that.
Alpha 1-3, hi.
This is high, Sun traffic.
Requesting new vehicle on Alpha's position, please.
Affirm, new vehicle placed. Over.
Thank you, hi.
Elephant, stand by. We're fixing it.
So I'm just going to micro
Not getting any
everything.
direction to resupply Alpha's tank.
We're resupplying right now.
Oh, this is so fucking annoying. But it just goes to show you,
Yeah,
you'll
this is
prep a
Alpha
lot of
4.
shit in
Our
Arma.
gun's repaired now, but now we're still not having, we still are not refilling shells.
Logistics, this is high due to the fact that this has already become a clusterfuck. I'm gonna give you a NATO ammo crate, just keep it loaded with the elephant. Over.
Gotcha. Are you gonna attach the NATO Vic to the elephant or?
Negative, use ACE to load it in and out.
Gotcha. Rearming your Vic, Alpha.
On the way.
Ground to Bravo Vix. How many of you have one free slot?
I've got 2 free slots.
That wasn't the question, but thank you for chiming in anyways.
Alpha 4 is resupplied, ready to go.
I see 3 Bravo Vix on map. I heard 1 respond. Could the other 2 respond, please?
Come again?
Logistics to high, can you move the box closer or load it in yourself? Thank you.
This is 2-3. What were you asking?
Do you have an available slot?
That's A for our commander slot's open. I believe one of the tanks in Bravo only has a driver in it.
That is correct.
This is
Figure out
Recon.
which one it
Scorpion
is.
head towards the elephant.
I will find out.
From where?
Rough position, marked on the map.
2-4 only has 1 driver.
Bravo with the driver. Go ahead and
There's
find
another
Bravo.
one right behind that first Scorpion.
If you're going to jump over people, say fucking break, break, break. Stop just transmitting over people. Bravo, figure out your personnel issues.
Logistics to ground.
Go ahead.
Are we no longer gonna have an escort?
You should still have 2 Alpha Vics with you.
That's a negative.
Oh my god.
They're all by you.
This is... oh, this is weird.
It's me, Bravo 2-4.
Hi, what's up?
This is just... I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed with myself on the testing. I'm annoyed at the server for borking, and I'm annoyed that it's all spiraled into this. And I know I can do better, but at the same time, what could I have done better? Like, I tested everything. I spent...
Alright, we're gonna push through these stone arches here, come up on the other side, and then assault our target from the south.
Copy.
Platoon lead copies for Alpha.
Let's get this slow going.
Bravo to logistics.
Send for logistics.
Be advised, can we have you push up to the Bravo tank on the right side? Our fuel line got hit and we are dead in the water.
The one on top of a hill.
That's A from the one at 025066.
Alpha, Bravo, step off, please.
Roger.
Bravo, get in line with the mammoth tank, please.
Break, be advised, recon has
Incoming
spotted
shuttle
a...
northeast, route 330.
Never mind.
Assume it's enemy.
Contact coming in northwest.
Logistics to Bravo Vic, that needs repair. We're gonna hold until contact's over that way.
Take FAR 326.
Alpha, Bravo, step off means move forward, not sit still.
Alpha acknowledges the dispatch tank 3 and 4 to stop pushing for the gully. Tanks 1 and 2 are currently engaging contacts coming in for the northwest.
Bravo, get your ass moving.
This is Bravo. I told my guys multiple times to get moving. They're finally moving out now. 2-3 is going to be stuck behind because our fuel line got hit.
Shuttle currently high direct south.
Radar contact, high, airborne.
You got a bearing on it from your location?
Above you. Bail, cruise bailing.
Alright, so they're starting to figure it out. I'm just doing this manually because I can't trust it. All the other supplies they'll need. Recon's pushed up hardcore, but I do have a pocket scorpion. Ooh, that happened.
This is Recon, we're heading back to the Elephant line now.
Yep, so they're all good now. Looks like they're able to still do all official R&R. It's just
Ground forces, be
logistics.
advised, at Objective 4, there's turrets, like big fucking turrets. So watch out for that.
So we'll just stick to
Next to the big windy thing.
Now this is a Mako, right? Wouldn't want to send a Megalodon because those can be a little bit glitchy.
Copy that.
Send a wave of 3 of those. And we'll send 3 of these.
Copy.
Be advised, turrets are down. Times 1 times enemy scoping selectively.
Copy.
Logistics to recon, are coming for repair, rearm, or both?
Come back for rearm.
Copy, lucky to high.
This is high send traffic.
If the box Arma is the elephant, can you know...
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Hey, we're good. Recon right side of the elephant, that's where the rearm is.
Alpha platoon checking in, all heavy contacts down. 1 times tank lost. Roger that. Stay. Once you clear that building, stay in it.
Wrong
And mark
there.
it with smoke. Ground. If you didn't hear that, I've got 2 of my guys still active in a building nearest on the northeastern corner.
So I'm not going to put pressure on logistics.
Passing the orange hut.
Bravo to command, be advised we have 3 enemy Scorpion tanks coming from the northwest.
I think they should have waited for some Vix to reposition.
Alpha 2 moving to engage. Scorpions northwest.
Bravo's engaged in 3 Scorpions as well.
Oh, I was going to end the kid at that moment anyway. Any break. Send traffic.
Also, we're gonna move north from here towards now marked Objective 3, the Bandit Research Facility.
Roger that. Command, stand by. I'm getting a quick camel count off my guys.
Logistics to ground.
Logistics to high standby, getting someone in.
Hey,
Go
firm,
through the
I've noticed.
TP. They'll go and grab you.
Logistics to ground. Hey, firm, just keep in mind, this is an elephant, and we're very slow. We're like 2 clicks away from all of you. To the southeast.
Don't worry, the mammoth is equally slow.
But the mammoth has guns. The elephant does not.
True. That's why you should have left at least one of us following you.
Be advised, Alpha said they were checking our account, and we decided that we've got enough ammo, so we're going to stop moving. Be advised, we're leaving 2 crew members behind at this compound.
We'll go. On the way. On the way. Solid copy.
Well, perhaps now can, Elsa can pick them up and then walk by.
Yep, pass it on.
Whew.
Let's go a bit west and go through Echo's sky and make sure that's clear as we go towards the abandoned facility. Recon, go ahead and move up and get eyes on Object 3.
Yeah, so they're gonna sweep around like this.
Alpha's got contacts to the east, swinging to engage. Bravo wants to push past north.
So as they loosen the distance,
Ground 3 Rhino, MGS is KIA, just north of Recon.
as they come up to here, I will have air go up a bit earlier. Because they need that AA. Yeah, I had to give him a slammer, like...
Ground Alpha is currently passing Apple Sky.
Those 2 guys are chilling. I mean, they could take that, or any of those APCs, and drive back, just call it up. Yeah, this is empty, because it's not really viable for armor to get in there. But yeah, let's have stuff start,
Solid copy. We'll go.
getting aware of stuff. Yep, so when the shooting starts, have these guys go airborne. Logistics, this is high due to the unladen weight not being changed. You're probably not going to be able to go up steep stuff. Recommend you have someone pathfind.
Hey, firm, I've noticed we can pull northeast, get up on that hill instead.
Hey, firm.
Toon Leader to Logi. Did you manage to pick up my guys from the base? 2-4.
This is Logi, as I said, we're slow, but I just sent my AA bit to go and pick them up.
On the way!
Your AA bit does not have passengers.
They said they had like 2, so...
Damn, good shot.
Copy that. On the way.
Cha!
Recon to anybody?
Go ahead.
We are about,
Yeah.
On the way.
400 to 500 meters. No, 1,000. Sorry. We're about 1,000 meters southeast of the third objective, dead in the water. We got hit by some unknown flak or something. Multiple shots down on top of us.
Roger that.
Alright, our engine started working again even though it's red. More than likely you guys have something to your southeast. There's a bunch of craggy rocks and there's a thing inside, there's a space inside of it. There's probably something in there that's that us out, more than likely.
On the way.
You have a fucking...
Ground, this is out.
Roger from here with on the landing.
Logistics to all units, be advised, 2 of Alpha's boys have captured Cerberus transport Vics. I don't know what they're gonna do with them, but they have vehicles at least.
It should.
Confirms you want him to get out of vehicles and get in the open. Yes, face to face.
Ground, this is up to Toon League. I'm going to call my tank for a rearm. We're running low on ammunition. Got a hitch map coming in from the northeast as well.
All units come to ATGM struck us from the west. Respond.
This is Alpha. We're just not what time's enemy HMAC. We're currently RTB to the logistics vehicle to rearm. We're low on ammo and we need repairs.
Hey, firm, we need to pull back to the logistics vehicle as well. We'll meet it.
Roger. Objective fleet is pretty much clear.
If the logic vehicle can keep pushing north to the end of that pass, we can regroup there. Just have all units regroup, and then we'll repair and do all that shit. And if we can get eyes on wherever the hell this gunship is, that would be quite useful as well.
Yeah, this is Logi. I'm continuing pushing north. I already tasked my AA Vic to look for it. Will he actually find it and kill it? I don't know.
Alright, so
This is
bumpy,
Bravo,
but
we're moving back towards Logi now for rearmament group.
starting to work.
On the way. Understood.
Let's get those Vics
This
online.
is Logi. My AA Vic is reporting north of the position. And it is very active.
On the map.
Awaiting order. Roger that. Copy.
Ground says map. 1 times
Copy.
map. North,
Copy that.
East of objective 3.
Alpha acknowledges currently rearm at this time. Unknown ETA.
Logistics, this is High, do you copy?
Logistics copies.
Do you need another tank?
Could use one since the last one decided to go back to their own squad instead of keeping it with us.
A firm, running in now.
Okay.
So, when it actually works, the mothership
Bravo.
concept here works pretty
Copy
well.
Alpha's rearmament. We're in full security northeast, this southeast while Alpha rearms.
This is Logi to all units. We need a rearm. Rex is on the right side of the
On the
elephant.
way. Wilco.
They just tow missile it?
B5, map incoming from the north on ground. To stay up.
I'm actually not going to end key this one. I'm going to let it,
Bravo copies, we're pushing north and gonna engage that mech.
Whew, if this recon Vic wasn't here, actually that's just a slammer. Nice.
Mech down.
Yeah, so these guys have definitely ran off. Let's see, Mako.
Bravo to Alpha, just let me know when you guys were all fully repaired and rearmed so that we could swap and I could have my guys rearmed repaired.
Wilco, stand by. Should about a minute up.
Copy.
Watching them like a fucking hawk.
Be advised, recon is going to head to the chasm and see if we can find anything in there.
Which chasm? Some might have some surprises. Ah, they're going in the trench. Yeah, there's nothing in there. That's where those Vics were allegedly. Just this is too thin for that.
Alpha's blast tank is resupplying. Bravo.
Bravo, copies.
Copy that.
Cack. Yep, so now they're sending their units out. They've got a wide arch here.
Alpha League 2 ground, all of Alpha rearmed, rallying at our infantry.
Alright, Bravo to ground, since Alpha's fully rearmed repaired at the point, my guys are moving back to rearm repair.
This is like carrier-based logistics, and I love it. So I think they're gonna swing around like this, hit 4, and then as they go to 5, I might have the thing. Cack.
Roger. On the way. Copy.
Alpha to ground, the advised on see trace and hearing gunshots off to the south of the lodging position. Any idea what it is?
2 speeders came in east of Lodgy.
Roger, what's the threat? Is it good?
Put down pilots. Got out and are walking from east.
Roger.
All squads on your objective is objective 4, the Chimera Mining Corp. Go ahead and start making your way down there.
Solid copy.
Ground, this is Bravo, all my guys are rearm repair, we're moving east now towards objective 4.
Lucky, hold on for a second, I don't need to rearm.
I'm gonna make a line right there. Brutal. Oh, please tell me you're not gonna hit the fucking...
Send for Alpha.
Can you tell your two dudes they got a new T-14?
Break. Multiple contacts coming in from the southeast. Bravo's fully engaged right now. It's about a dozen or more armor targets.
Roger that. Solid copy.
There's Cog.
Why are we towing a speeder bike behind the slammer?
Oh my god! That's amazing!
Hey, slammer, get off the feet.
Yes?
Stop aiming and stop towing the speeder bike. There's literally zero reason to be doing that.
That's...
Logistics to Alpha, I'll copy my last.
This is Alpha. Send your last about 2 guys.
Confirmed, 2 of your guys got a new T-14 that was supposed to come with us to escort us.
Roger, I'll detach them.
Appreciate it.
On the way. Understood. We'll go.
Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be the difficult fight.
Bravo to the ground. We've engaged all those targets. They're all destroyed. Pushing through now.
Oh, because it's a drone, right?
Understood. On the way. On the way. On the way.
Cool.
On the way. Roger that. Copy that. We'll go.
Swing them around.
On the way. Solid copy.
Cool.
Who's dragging the speeder?
I didn't even end key it! Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, let's put this puppy in the air.
On the way. Understood. On the way. Copy that.
Ground, this is optimally 14 1 times H-Mac knocked out and 1 times Rhino.
Be advised, 1 time there, people. It's not from objective 4. We're trying to engage it.
Solid copy.
Wow, Keck. That's a guided, tow. And they somehow made it work.
Understood. Copy that.
There it is.
Question, do any of our Vicks have laser guided rockets?
That is a solid negative, Ghost Rider.
Hey, friendly T-14, you want to...
Copy that. Understood?
This is Alpha. Apparently our lead is down.
Yeah, they're spacing out too much.
This is Alpha 2, Alpha 1 is down.
They're spacing way too much. So I'm gonna get rid of these. Let's get rid of
Command
everything
Tank 2
back
Alpha
here.
Bravo, it seems you guys missed some stuff back here at, middle of fucking nowhere, near Objective 4.
Break, this is Bravo. Platoon lead just got swept. We're heavily injured right now. We need some help over here.
Where is over here?
Near command vehicle.
Let me repeat that. Where is here?
Southwest of Objective 4. West of your
Hey,
position.
Trim.
Go ahead.
Hey, your tanks have laser guided ATGMs, correct?
Solid copy. On the way. On the way.
Lyra East Shuttle.
Heck.
If they do, we can provide you guys with the lays and you can just hit these targets from way off.
We do not have laser-guided ATGMs. They are, pretty much like toes.
Roger that.
This is Alpha 2. We need a pickup for Alpha 1 crew. You guys copy?
Hey, firm, we copy. Just hold where you are. Eventually we'll get there.
Roger.
On the way. On the way. Copy.
Bravo 2 to logistics. Can you hold for us if we need a repair?
I'm trying to look at what they're sniping at.
Bravo, are you rearming? Logi right now.
Send it. Copy 2.
Logistics copies.
So, stability is really nice. The fact that nothing's really crashing is also really nice. So he's playing chicken, but he's fighting a grizzly, so he's gonna be evenly, if not slightly outmatched, because it's got 2 turrets. Meanwhile, I got these guys. Looks like they're medicing.
This is Logi. Do any Vix want resupply or rearm? Because I see you following us, but I don't hear anything on 50. So we're just gonna keep driving.
Yeah, sorry, this is Alpha 4. Yeah, we need a repair immediately.
Oh my god. The mammoth doing its best. It's like these guys finally decided to pull around.
Command tech to all forces, do you guys perhaps not say anything about Objective 4 yet?
I think they all loaded up in the slammer, yep.
This is Alpha 2. I don't know anything about the Objective 4.
So you mean Logi pushed up next to objective that we don't know if it's clear?
This is Alpha 2 requesting rearm because we need more ammo.
Yeah, hopefully those 2 walkers don't come around to bite him in the ass.
Who's asking for rearm?
Alpha 2. Right behind
Command
Alpha.
tech to all the tanks. Form up in a line adjacent parallel with command tech. Hostile forces are in the canyon to our north, to our northeast. They are fortified on the western side. It is a large hostile force. We've engaged and knocked out, I believe, 1 mech this time. Everything else is going to be hostile down there. You're going to want to push at the same time and not up on your own like the Slammer's doing. You're going to see you'll die real soon. Stop just like that. Tanks pull back to command tank and line up with us. We will all push up at the same time.
Command tank, if you weren't already aware, there's also a grizzly down there.
That's why we're trying to do this online and not one at a time.
Oh, I'm on board. I'm already lined up.
And that's everyone on system.
This is Logi, just to make sure you're all assaulting objective 4 right now, right?
Yeah, so I'm sure I'm trying to pull out.
Roger.
T-14s, pull up and engage.
Yeah, we can't do anything to it. We're just gonna run away.
Understood.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Our escort decided to fuck off again.
That Whippers are lucky escort. Please stop. Lucky engage your ship and start doing your job.
I'm gonna put pressure.
Tune Lee, are you coming over to us for transport or maybe new Vix? High, I don't know, but can you give us the new tanks? One T-14K and another T-14 standard? Better watch it.
This is Highcom, A firm, wait one.
Out 4 to Logi, we need a resupply.
Logi, this is Highcom, they're being dropped now.
Appreciate it, but yeah.
That worked a lot better in my head.
Great, contact north
For
with 1
telling
man.
us to get in.
This is out 4. Alright, the bank's destroyed.
Logi 2 high, also requesting an extra Nix.
This is high. That is a negative. We are out of Nixes at this time. Over.
Hey, firm, what do we have then for recon?
Tanks.
On the way. Copy that.
Can we get recon on Warhol?
Negative. This is high. We're gonna airdrop another T-14.
Appreciate it, high.
Oh my god, you people are so fucking useless.
This is Logi 20 crews that need resupply. Get on the right side of the elephant, that's where the box is.
On the way.
Off lead back on left.
On the way.
Logi, this is high. I recommend you stay on that location, because if you go down to the current objective, you are not going to be able to get out of there with your current state. Over.
Hey, firm, I already know that.
Hi, Command, you're coming in 2x5, by the way.
Yay, firm to Logi, I'm about 4.
Copy that.
Recon is going to continue its job with a T-14 instead of a Lynx.
Logi, load that thing up, back it out of here to the west. It's taking fire.
Logi copies. Getting out of here.
From one of them, I guess I was kind of fast.
Ground is probably back on net. 2-3 got destroyed, and crew from that is put between our 2 remaining tanks.
After reporting contacts destroyed that were engaging Logic.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Objective 4 is cleared. It's time to pull back to Logi, regroup, and push together to Objective 5, which means nice and slow.
Bravo, copies out of that.
Recon will scout ahead.
And when you guys are ready to rearms, have your turrets facing outwards and scanning, please.
Copy that. Copy. Roger.
Ground Vic to recon, you might as well stick with us if you're in a tank. We're in our anti-air Vic. It's just best recon and force at this point. It's only one objective left.
Roger that.
Alright, so send a group of Jaeger Panthers.
This is Logi. Any Vics that are coming back to Logi, do you need a rearm or anything at all?
Hi, this is Grant.
This is high, send traffic ground.
My commander turret appears to be stuck permanently zoomed in. Try just about everything as possible to just get
Bring it back to Logi, I'll be able to fix it then, over.
Tank 1 and 2 from Alpha is good. I'm assuming 3 and 4 are the same.
4 is the same.
Solid copy. On the way.
Never mind, I will do it.
This is high A firm. So those will be the last waves of what I spawn in, so I'll go ahead and delete that.
Bravo, we have Mr. Schultz still, so we can rearm him. Bravo Vic, you should be rearmed.
Ground Vic to all other tanks.
That's that car.
You are free to push up with us. An eye out to the north. There is a MGS.
Ground, above you, southeast. At least 4 or 5 tanks over that rift.
Nice. Anime explosion sound, I love it. So, more tanks coming in.
Contact coming in, bearing 155 southeast.
Say again, air contact, what direction?
Southeast.
That would be these
2 times, 2 times.
Copy that.
So they're surviving.
Tank 1's immobilized. Cover the bunker.
It's heading northwest.
Roger, it's moving too fast, so I'm just engaged.
Confirm that, get RIA on. This is Logi, enemy fighter.
So they're staying mobile.
There goes my driver.
Be advised, Bravo. We have a mech straight east, engaging now.
It's decrewed.
Copy.
Ground heading to all units. Get a call in. Who's up? Who's down? Force strength, all this shit.
Platoon leads immobile.
Recon good.
This is Bravo Platoon. Everybody's up on Bravo soon. We're moving southeast.
On the way.
Amendment. Alpha Platoon Lead 1 is detract, Alpha 2 is out of gas. Going solid on current position.
Right, we found hostile positions east of us in the placeholder area on map. We have marked that, and ground is pushing up that way in the mammoth.
Logi copies Alpha's last. We'll try to pull up to you, but we're like 2 clicks away. We'll take some time.
Bravo copies.
Bravo,
Yeah, Bravo.
shift northeast and head towards objective 4.5.
Solid copy. We're already doing it.
Yeah, so they sniped this mech in the beginning. That was pretty nice to see.
Logic, platoon lead, you'll be able to
But this
help them
this
there.
has such a nice like
Bravo,
command and conquer
and
feel.
escort
You know, I
escort
want to
to
try
Logi
this
to
again.
them.
Just make the edits.
Alpha 4 is escorting the Logi.
On the way.
Run, you idiots!
Alright, Bravo, make sure Alpha platoon lead and the rest of those guys are covered.
Roger that.
So Slammer is moving down in that direction. But yeah, Logi should have a pretty easy time just like, following this path. And then coming around. If not, they've also got this little ramp right here. So I got a lot of aircraft here to throw at them.
Ready for orders.
Logic, blue smoke, wall, mountain, tanks, immediate fuel pump, there's
Roger, copies.
See, because this speed is what they're supposed to, go at. It's just the fucking unladen weight models broke. And I know exactly what caused the issue, too. The turrets were clipping the front, which is why it would go infinitely forward. But again, we tested it in the beginning of today on the server, and it was fine. So I'm like, why? You know? And that's Arma for you. Sometimes stuff will spawn in, it'll be good, but then when you rerun the mission file, it'll be like the 10th of a meter where it shouldn't be, and you'll get oofed.
Logic be advised, just coming from you direct. Logic copies are testing my AA to it.
Let me scroll up real quick. Alright.
Bravo ground, the camp clear.
Yep, so they're repairing those 2 Vics. And then that's the one that is completely out of fuel.
Logic to or any other bit that needs help. Is it that one they trying to cover?
They're trying. But where the heck is that AA cover? She's looking in the right direction, but she's looking too high.
This is luck. Yeah, the AA bit, but the gunner is having issues where you just cannot look and see it. Even though I can.
On it, there, fuck him up.
Checking in. Combat strength.
Confirm, all units pushing to 55. Alpha proceed in from the northwest. Bravo and Command Tank pushing straight in from the north.
I think Forensic's gunning.
Do not go off on your own. Stick and lead with another tank. Repeat, you, Bravo.
This is Logic Fighter finally down in the pilot jump.
So we got the other one repaired too. Whew, alright.
Alpha Lead to Logi. On your go, we'll get mobile.
Logic copies. Confirm we're moving south-southeast towards the left objective.
FM. Alpha platoon is after it, let's go.
And Logic's gonna start moving.
High Command, this is ground tank.
This is Heist and traffic.
We're going to attempt to GTA the vehicle. If we explode, it is our fault.
Okay.
It works.
I don't even remember where Iceberg was. Oh, if they fire, that's, yeah, they go faster. Yeah. This is high. That's because when you shoot it, actually, because your unladen weight's so low, you go faster.
We need all the speed.
That's pretty damn funny. Now, naturally, these guys are gonna hear that and wonder what the fuck.
To Alpha, my max speed is 20 right now.
On the way.
Roger
So
that.
keep that in mind.
But it's almost finale time, and finale time is Liru's favorite. Let's see, 2:44, so this op needs to end in another 15. Yeah, we can do that. I can't believe they're still firing.
Chapter 17, start.
Speed 5, another fighter up in the air.
Solid copy.
5.
Wow, they just smacked both.
Yes, that. Fighting down.
Nice shot.
H invisible. I think we all know where this is going. Reaper, helicopter, destroyer alpha. So I'll wait till they get like right up to the entrance before I start moving. Little boy blew up. Uh-oh, Soren's gonna see something. We wouldn't want him to ruin the surprise, right?
Since this is down slope, we're going at least 50.
Dun 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 dun. We'll see if she's even able to get up that hill.
Bravo, what are you guys engaging up there?
We're engaging multiple tanks and ground vehicles.
Can you handle it on your own, or do you want to wait for the forces?
Well, I told my other tank to hold. They decided to go ahead anyways, ignore me.
Alright, well, trust in the debrief.
Logic to Alpha.
Yep.
Platoon leader.
Platoon lead, yeah.
Right, Logic, you can hold position right here if you want to send the rest of the platoon to do whatever. It is preferable, however, you have at least one of them.
On the way.
Yep, I've already dispatched 3/4 of my platoon with weapon security for you.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Is he going up the hill?
Logistics, are you sliding there?
Left to the left. Slide to the right.
And we're going to see what happens from commandment. Or, no.
He just booped himself? He just booped himself. Okay.
Probably akin to what we saw earlier.
Probably.
On the way. Solid copy.
Let's see if we can get it over, because AI does have to use a bit of its brain.
Rick, this is Logi. Why do I see a Reaper to the south? That is the Reaper south? Hey, Reaper south. Oh, 55.
Ready for orders.
Okay. Do.
All units, hold here and engage the Reaper from range. If you get too close, that's when it'll zap you.
On the way.
Now, are they even putting a dent in it?
All units engaged in range may stop lighting forces.
Reaper down.
Alpha tanks 2 and 4 reporting Reaper knocked out.
Amazing.
Not even a Reaper can stand up to that much firepower.
Shit, is that all we needed? That's on us?
Apparently. Thought they were tougher than that.
Keep in mind this is the smallest of the spacefaring class Reapers.
Yeah, it's been big, and that's the 3.
An orbital bombardment from what I've heard.
Yeah, it was a full orbital bombardment, of 300 ships or something. Took that thing out. On a weak point, mind you.
I don't think it had shields back then, but I'm guessing this one did not. Hi, Command, this is Ground Command Vic. All objectives secured, and we also knocked out a Reaper.
This is Highcom Roger, RTB by Logistics, and we'll index.
And burn. All tanks regroup to the logistics vehicle.
Bravo copies moving to logistics now.
These things are so fucking slow.
This is opportunely to ground. One of my guys has spotted a Reaper 7 kilometers away. 327.
Flying?
Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Okay. Okay.
And you're good. Go.
Oh, there it is. I got something on radar. It's a big boy.
Yes, it's flying.
Oh, fuck.
Units, hold here. Don't get closer to it. Hi, Command. Is this a bit stuck by chance?
Go for high. Last call sign, say again, over.
It's coming in from northwest.
Say again, over.
I was saying your Reaper is a little scuffed, sir.
He's doing his best.
On the way. Roger that.
Oh, that's why.
We'll go.
Hi, Command. I think I hit a tweak spot because it's doing some weird shit.
This is high, A firm.
Drive me closer. I want to hit it with my sword.
Copy that.
You didn't reset yourself, right? No, you're still careless hold fire. Alright, just making sure.
We're down.
Did we get it?
These things are derpy as fuck.
We killed 2 Reapers. Good job, people.
I mean, is it destroyed or just landed? I think it was happy.
Everybody, it's not dead. It's still coming.
Wait, there it goes again.
This is so funny. Da 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 da.
It's running away.
It's scared.
Catch it.
It's a feature.
I think it's crashing people.
Re-intensulate it.
We're gonna index.
And it is out of here.
Oh my god, alright. Brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That what happened?
Crashed.
Yep.
No, it didn't crash, I indexed. Okay, so
Just hit escape.
let's yeah, just hit escape, but okay, so good news, and I'm looking over the RPT right now, my other monitor as I say this. Everything works, and everything gave pretty solid frames from what I could see. It's just the more textury stuff like the Reapers, it seemed there was an occasional like crash here and there on people, but overall pretty honestly more what's the word I'm looking for? It looks more stable than Optray by a few hairs, so not bad. Not bad. But digressing here, I apologize for the elephants. Like I said, I tested them this morning on the server, and it still decided to fuck me. So, yay. But, you know, what can you do at that point? But the unladen weights worked really, really well in terms of an op concept, so you might see more armor from me once in a while utilizing this concept. So, and when it worked, when you guys communicated, when you had escorts, when I hit you from all sides, it definitely did. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely something different. Sorry for the test environment, so to speak. Thank you especially to Calum and Rusky. I think Rusky left early for sticking through it, being logistics. But yeah, that was fun to watch. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. The Reapers were the Reapers were supposed to annihilate you, but they decided, nah, fam. The first one decided to go up a dune, which I already tested it to be able to go up on, and then it decided to slip and slide backward and kill itself. The second one, which I had tested for it to land on that flat piece of ground, decided, hey, no, we're gonna fly away. Fuck me. Even though it was careless hold fire, it switched itself off of that, and I switched it back, and then it decided to do somersaults in the air, because that's what Reapers do. I don't know.
Whenever I hit it with the main rounds from the Mammoth, it somersaulted.
Okay, alright,
That's what
so
caused that.
it was the mating dance. Awesome. That's all I got. Hope you had fun. Public op is in an hour. I'm going to set the server to Warhammer 40k for Malin, who's doing an op at 6:30 on this server. And otherwise, yeah, ground command, go ahead.
A bit rough on the start. Bit trying to manage my tank and everyone else at the same time was a little hard. Iceberg finally took over the tank, which was good, and then I just sort of mentally collapsed, I guess, and he just sort of took over, so thank you. The Mammoth is slow. God. And the top turret is not stabilized, the commander's turret, which is strange for the Mammoth. But anyways, contact reports are nice. Recon, I know you have a gun, but your role is not to engage shit. Your role is to spot things and look at them and not get spotted in return. So when the tanks were lining up to engage their objective 4 and you decided to poke your ass out backwards into the massive hellhole that was objective 4, that was the wrong move. Yeah. So yeah, the gun is there to save your ass in case of emergency, not engage shit as a frontline unit.
If you have to use the gun, you've done wrong.
Yeah, you've done it wrong as recon. I felt like there was good-ish communication between elements. I can't speak for internet, tank nets and inside each tank, so don't know. But yeah, calling out what was going on. Logi was slow, but yeah, that's expected.
I've got more to add if you're
Go for it.
done. At the very beginning, I saw Alpha broke down in C-Tab to have Alpha 1, or Platoon Lead 2, 3, and 4. That is perfect example of what to do in this scenario. We were able to figure out who was where and all of that quickly, which does contradict what I said at the beginning of staying your shack tech groups and whatnot, but in that scenario, when it's armor only, that is what you want to do. You have Platoon Lead, they're on 50. Or whatever net, doesn't fucking matter. And then you have Platoon Lead is also on the net talking to the commanders of each tank under their command. So theoretically you have Platoon Lead, Ground Command, and the other Platoon Leads all on one net, and then from there on out it's like a branch. Communication is key. That's the standard TSP thing of no one communicates effectively. You guys did pretty good today, but you can always be better. Trying to remember the main point. Oh yeah, the main point I want to get to. Firing as armored units, you can play the exact same way as infantry. You stick together in teams of at least 2. Always have a battle buddy. You don't want one tank going off on their own, getting absolutely annihilated, as we saw happen multiple times. Pick a battle buddy, stick with them. That's what it boils down to. Alpha, go.
We got our platoon up ground quick, nice and early. Got mobilised. We were told initially to leave 2 tanks with logistics, which we did, which delayed our setting off from the base, so we were behind. And then we split off into 2, basically what I'm going to do as half platoons, so I'm going to call it 2 sections. So section A was 1 and 2, section B was tank 3 and 4. And that's how we refer to the tanks for the majority of the op, rather than have thingy. the principle of tank 1 and 2, like naming your tanks like that, it came about from the previous Arma op where we were naming the tanks after the numbers that are on the side of them. But saying tank 375, 348 is long, so we've now shown it down to tanks 1 through 4, like tank 1, tank 2, tank 3, tank 4. Inter-squad comms, well, inter-platoon comms, perfect. You worked well as your pairs, and we used mobility very effectively. We played the tanks how they were meant to be played that up due to the unladen weight, which granted us extra mobility, and because we've got gun stabilizers, well, the majority have gun stabilizers, could fire on the move. It was very rare for us to get knocked out. I think we lost 2 tanks in total. Tank 2 and tank 1 went down. But that's maybe due to the fact that we were split off into pairs, engaging contacts way off, and multiple mounts them. More sections on platoons kind of scale, which isn't the proper thing to do, but we could do it to some degree. But we all felt the hits when they took the array down one by one. Bravo, did you actually have a dedicated lead?
It was me.
Did you? As a platoon lead, the best thing to do is to have your tanks on one net. You can all be on 50. Designate a 2 IC. And then to have yourself on the main command net with a direct line to your tank commander. And be vocal. When doing stuff, tank, it is loud. We do have the radios, but even more being vocal. And the emphasis on that drives points across firmer to your crew, and they will respond better. So as a crew, we today responded. I know in the crew side, we responded pretty well. Then I went for the other tanks. But a lot of the part and parcel of being effective with tank warfare is communications and then supporting each other. Criticism to draw away from this would be that I think the platoon supporting other platoons is what I felt that we didn't really do, but we never came to the point where we needed to really support platoon and platoon. I thought it was handy how each other tanks were, like the MacArthur, for instance, was being used to pick up surviving tank crew members and get them back to the Logi. Logi for the praise of putting up with us when we clambered round for the first major rearm for Alpha at RP Victory. And then I think the rest of it's basically just minor tank combat things to pick up and learn upon. I didn't really find any fault with today. But on a Zeus note, I just thought the Reapers at the end, I was like, oh shit, we've killed one, then another one came along. But that was literally the only thing. But I understood at that point it was a laugh, and we were also testing things, so there's no real quarrel about it.
Yeah, so for the Reapers, there's a ground version and air version, so I just wanted to test both.
Yeah, and
they're supposed to pincer you, but they, decided to be big brain time is what I'll call it.
3,000 IQ moves.
We already picked up on recon with the incident for Objective 4 at the mine. I was really surprised to see you that close with us at the top of that. But I wasn't, and we saw a shot coming up, but when you got dunked, I wasn't so much surprised about it. And unless there's anything that my actual platoon has to say, or any notes they want to speak up about now? If not, then we'll pass it on to Bravo lead.
Alright. So I basically got thrown into it. Wasn't really expecting, at first op coming back after like several months not being here to get thrown out, but I stepped up to the plate. Initially we were attached to ground command's vehicle, and then we got bumped up from late joiners and such to a third tank, and I kind of did my best to try to get everybody on one long range frequency while myself stayed on 50. Other than that, I tried to keep my guys around ground command, keeping them protected at all costs. Did my best with that, using C-tab and stuff to once I saw ground command falling behind, because of how slow the math tank was, to hold us back and wait for it to catch up. I don't really have any gripes per se. My tank went down about halfway through because of one leopard tank. Then I had Iota step up to fill in on 50 since I didn't have a long range. And he did well. Once we dealt with that, I split my guys up, myself and my driver, into our 2 remaining tanks, and I went back on 50 to coordinate. The only real gripe I have is at the very end. Nano, I told you to wait, and you guys pushed up with recon and started engaging the very last objective. I was trying to give time for ground command as well as Alpha to catch up, so we all assaulted at the same time, and we just didn't plow through and kill everything in the last objective. But you completely ignored me and pushed up anyways.
I was not in charge of that tank.
Well, whoever was completely ignored me, and then when I called you out, you continued to push and started engaging stuff. So yeah. But yeah. Thanks for putting up with me, Bravo. Hopefully my communication was all right for my first time being back, and me trying to juggle 3 different nets. But yeah, that's all I really got.